Thanks for joining us here at noon. I'm Felicia Lawrence, and right now a group of Indianapolis public school students are putting their pencils down and they're walking out of class. They say they're protesting gun violence. Our Jenna Webster joins us from Shortridge High School just north of downtown. Jenna, what message are they hoping to share here?
Well, yeah, Felicia, these students are walking out as we speak. They all had to get permission slips signed to be part of this protest today. So the teachers, staff are in the middle of checking all those so they're able to head down to the State House. But I'm joined by 3 students right now, all juniors, who kind of helped organize this protest today. So Addison, I want to start with you. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing here today.
Yes, so Shortridge is participating in the National Students Demand Action Walkout that's in response to the shooting that happened last week in Minneapolis. And we are here to try to ban the sale of assault rifles in Indiana. That's our final goal.
Rosa, how many students do you think are walking out right now? What does it mean to you to have all these students helping support you guys?
I mean, there's a lot of kids, and I'm really glad that they're all here being a part of the gun violence. Shows like how passionate they are about it. And there's like quite over like 200, about 200. And it just makes me feel proud about the fact that we're all here together, united over this, so I'm glad they care about it a lot.
Campbell, I want to ask you, because you actually emailed our newsroom yesterday, and I thought one of the things that really stood out to me that you said is that this generation is being raised to fear going to school. Can you explain to me a little bit more what you mean by that?
What I mean when I say that students are being able to fear going to school is that school is supposed to be a place for learning, for making lifelong friendships, for skill building. But instead of being able to focus on those things, we are having to focus on the outside and the dangers of guns. And my personal statement on this is that schools are a place to find survival in our society, yet how are we supposed to survive if we have the fear of dying constantly?
What do you hope that people watching this who aren't students, who maybe are parents, don't have kids, what do you hope that they take away from your guys' protest today?
I hope that they realize that we are here to make our voices heard, that we feel empowered, and that others should listen and follow along with us.
And what do you hope for a response from any lawmakers about this?
I just hope they really care about us and like speak up about, well, have a lot more to say about this now that there's a lot of things occurring around the world, especially this, which is like most important. And I hope they take us serious, you know. We're students, we're here to learn, so I just hope they take us serious this time.
Yeah. So Felicia, this is all being organized by the students. These juniors really a big part of getting all of this together today. They're about to get on the bus to head down to the State House, hoping some other students from other schools are meeting us there today. So we're going to go to the State House with them, and we're going to continue talking to them about what their message to lawmakers is when it comes to gun violence. And we're going to have that story coming up for you a little bit later tonight at 5 and 6. Felicia?
Okay, Jenna Webster, these students are making their voices heard. We certainly appreciate you. We know you'll stay with them. And we are super excited for all things football season, and it's all kicking off this weekend at home. Rob Ellis is here to tell us what the weather will be like for tailgaters. This is a big weekend.
It's a big weekend. I think it's certainly going to feel like football weather. Temperatures have cooled down. We had that front that moved through. It brought us the cooler air, and it's staying with us. So there's one little minor thing that you may notice out there today that some of you may have already seen. Let me take you to the graphics and show you. This is what we're looking at. It's a bit on the hazy side.
Yeah, it is hazy.
And that's a lot of the wildfire smoke that's still in the atmosphere. It's probably going to stay with us through the rest of the afternoon, but at some point the clouds will start to take over, so you won't be able to see as much of the wildfire smoke haze because it's going to be more cloudy than anything else. We're sitting at 71 right now. Don't expect to warm up too much more than that. Maybe mid-70s, maybe upper 70s in a few locations. That wildfire smoke doesn't show up as well on satellite and radar, but it does show up in our computer models, and it's really showing you a lot of that wildfire smoke really right over Indiana. As this next front begins to arrive, it will wash a little bit of that out, but really the next big story is going to be that those clouds do come with a chance for showers. Now, the chance for showers this evening is on the lower side. It's really a chance, maybe about a 20% chance, but it's there, and I don't want you to be caught off guard if they do see a few sprinkles during the afternoon. Most of the rest of the day should be more clouds than anything else, but there are some rain chances in here as the temperatures come out of the 70s and head back into the 60s. We'll go with overnight lows tonight, back down after a 74-degree high, back down into those 50-degree marks. We'll talk more about that chance of rain showers heading into the weekend. I'll have that for you coming up in just a few.
All right, Rob, thank you so much. And the boys in blue. They are
appreciate
back.
everybody's support.
And what better way to kick off the upcoming home opener than with a special Colts tradition? Here's a live look at the canal, look. And this is where Colts mascot Blue is hanging out downtown, and he's helping dye the canal blue. Of course, you will have plenty of time to see it this weekend. It's looking good. I like it. It's a good color blue. Now, during all of the festivities leading up to the face-off on the field between the Colts and the Miami Dolphins, we're going to be covering it here. So our Anna Chalker is at Lucas Oil. She's getting us ready for all of this. Fill us in, Anna.
We are counting down the hours and minutes till we get to the Week 1 season home opener against the Miami Dolphins. We've been having a great time all morning. It's a big morning here. We've got the cheerleaders and we've got Steve with us this morning with the Colts. You know, we're not just ready for Sunday, we're ready for all weekend long. We've got a lot of activations to get this city ready for the season.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be an exciting weekend. As I just said, you only get one season opener every year, and so we're very excited about it. Today we're going to go Blue the Canal. It's an annual tradition where our team mascot Blue will come down and find a very unique way to blue the canal, Colts Blue, and that'll be blue for the next couple of weeks. Tomorrow we have the Colts 5K and Blues Fun Run, where participants are going to run through downtown and they get to end the race here at Lucas Oil Stadium on the 50-yard line. And then tomorrow, of course, or Sunday is our home opener with the induction of Mr. Irsay, Jim Irsay, our late owner and CEO, into the Ring of Honor. So we're very happy about that. This is going to be a great time to remember his legacy and all the great things that he did for the Colts and the NFL and the community, the Indianapolis and Indiana community that he loves so much.
What are things that you guys are excited for looking ahead the next few weeks for the fans?
Yeah, of course. We have so many awesome games, throughout this season and tons of fun routines that we get to show off to our fans. And it's always just a great time being in Lucas Oil Stadium. And when you get to cheer on with the best group of fans, it just makes it so much fun.
And tonight, this is your third year?
Third year.
And it was your fourth.
Yeah.
And every home opener, I'm sure, probably just feels so exciting to be back. But this one being so special with the Ring of Honor and just, getting to honor a man that really made the team what it is today.
Yeah, we are so excited. We're really fortunate to have ownership that really believes in our program and really invests in the Colts cheerleaders, which we absolutely love and, again, means so much to us. So really excited to honor his legacy both this weekend and then throughout the season as well.
Yeah, for sure. An exciting weekend ahead. It all starts today, starting right now as the canal is being dyed blue as we speak. So much going on, but we'll have coverage all weekend long as we get ready for that first Week 1 game as we're heading off against the Miami Dolphins.
All right, thanks so much to Anna and the team there. Now to the courtroom. An Indianapolis mother is charged with neglect after her son shot and killed himself with her gun. That mother is losing custody of her daughter, at least temporarily. Kiara Bickett cried in court this morning when the judge issued a no-contact order for Bickett with her 9-year-old daughter. Well, court records say that 2-year-old Javarius Bickett shot himself in the face with a gun he found in his mother's unzipped purse. This is while she was driving through a CVS parking lot on June 19th. Well, Bickett's daughter was also in the front seat of the car. The girl's grandmother will care for her at least until the next court hearing, September 22nd. But Bickett lives at that same home and has to find another place to stay for now.
Let's work with DCF.
This afternoon, we know the name of a 24-year-old man killed on the Far East Side. So this was the scene around 7 last night on East 37th Place near 38th and Post. Police say they were called to the scene on reports of a crash. And when they got there, they found Ronnie Amin suffering from traumatic injuries. He later died at the hospital. Now, initially, IMPD reported the incident as a shooting, but later retracted that statement. Homicide detectives are now investigating the crash and the man's death. An Indiana state trooper is recovering after her patrol car was hit by a suspected drunk driver. So look at the pictures. ISP says Trooper Haley Howard was blocking a lane on I-65 north of downtown last night, and she was helping a driver whose car had broken down. That's when her car was hit by the suspected drunk driver. She was taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay. The driver is being investigated for driving while intoxicated. And 2 women are hurt this afternoon following an early morning shooting in downtown Indy. It happened just before 3 this morning on South Meridian Street. Officers say they found the women with gunshot wounds and took them to the hospital. Both were described as awake and breathing. And there's still very few details on what happened in this shooting. Once we learn more, we'll bring it to you. And city-county councilors say they are against a proposed 468-acre Google data center. 15 out of 25 city-county councilors oppose plans to build the facility in Franklin Township. Now that matters because if all of them vote no, that's the 60% needed to reject the plan. And it's not just councilors. Some people living near the site for the proposed center have been vocal in their opposition. After Monday's council meeting, Google representatives are set to meet with people opposing the plan in an attempt to find a resolution. A final vote is expected to happen on September 22nd.